Hey everybody, welcome back to the Sonic Chronicle. My name is Owen and today we are going to be looking at another music video, and this one might be a little bit contentious, I think. As you've probably seen by now, we are going to be watching the new Polyphia music video, Can You Feel It? What I understand of this one is that this is kind of Polyphia in a different direction a little bit, that they're still doing like the virtuosic guitar music, but this is also massively inspired by like drum and bass, R&B and stuff like that, which is an interesting take. I'll give them that. The reason why I think this one might be a little bit contentious is because I have not been shy about making my feelings of Polyphia known in the past, right? I think that Polyphia and Tim Henson are clearly very, very talented. I just don't think that they write very good songs, right? I think that, they're incredible musicians, but I think that they aren't great songwriters. People don't necessarily like that. People who are into Polyphia are into Polyphia. They're kind of like the new Tool in some regards. But I digress. We're going to give them a fair shot. We're going to watch the video, we're going to have a listen to the music, and we're going to talk about it as we kind of go. Before we do get into that, though, please do consider hitting the like button on this video. Please do consider subscribing to the channel if you want my videos dropped directly into your subscriber feed in the future. And of course, leave me comments in the comment section if this is as contentious as I think it might be. Leave me comments about my opinions, about your opinions, etc., etc. I'm no stranger to some controversy here. All right, with that said and done and out of the way, let's give this a go. There's Tim with his beautiful Ibanez guitar straight out the gates. Cool effect. And this is a new direction. Oh yeah, that's cool. Electronic drum kit, but playing a full kit in the video. Yeah. I'm digging this. This is cool, man. Like, it's a nice blend immediately of the two genres. And it doesn't seem as though it's doing stuff for the sake of doing stuff, which was kind of been my major gripe with them in the past. Like, it's like, okay, you're showing us that you can do this stuff, great, that's fine, but you're not applying it in a way that is necessarily musical. You're doing it just to do it. This seems to be quite considered. And in some ways it kind of reminds me of like Madion. I'm not sure that transition works, but I'm willing to let it go. Like, it's not a distortion on those amps either, or like a or an overdrive. It's cool. Oh, proper kit. I like the blood rain. It really reminds me of Blade. The opening scene of Blade. Oh, outfit change. Yeah, this is cool. I really like this. And it's great to see the bass and the drums getting an opportunity to shine here. And again, I love that the guitars aren't doing stuff just to do it. Oh Jesus, what the fuck? That's cool. I like it. Oh, yeah, that... Great tones. Great tones. Yeah, really good. That's a really good song. That is going to go on playlists. That is fun. It is so fun. And I think that it actually shows what you can do with a guitar if like without doing like all the tapping stuff and the sliding around the place and like pop like running all over the fretboard and so on, right? All very impressive stuff, not necessarily the most musical in the world. But when you take your instrument and you run it through a number of filters in order to get a different sound, you don't have to do all that stuff. You can be creative in other ways, right? And they've kind of taken what they've done before, being uber technical, and kind of brought it back to brass tacks here. And yes, there are some beautiful runs in here, and I'm not taking away from that. I think that there is a place for that, and they've used it well, right, in this particular instance here. A great... I think that maybe they've... I don't want to say learned, because I don't think that is the case. I don't think that they've taken a lesson from like receiving backlash and feedback in the past and kind of like applying them here. I think they've just like leaned into another genre, and that's fine. There's no problem with that. And I think that they will also do the virtuosic stuff as well. But I think at least we have this as well, right? And you know that they can do it as well. And yeah, that is just a wonderful juxtaposition of styles and a wonderful tune. And this makes me respect them all the more than I went into this with, which I am actually delighted with. Absolutely delighted with. It means you're not going to come after me in the comments as people have done before. But yeah, that is Polyphia. Can you feel it? That is great fun. That is great fun. Great song. Great job, boys. Great job. And the drummer looked like he was having a fantastic time as well, which is a lot. There's a lot to be said for that as well. That is Polyphia. Can you feel it? Thanks a ton for stopping by, folks, and for hanging out with me while we listened to it and while we talked about the video and the music itself. If you like this video, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of this kind of stuff in the future. And, of course, leave me comments in the comment section. If there's anything that I missed, if there's anything that I talked about that you didn't like, that you did like, leave me a comment in the comments section below. But for now, thanks a ton for stopping by and for hanging out with me. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.